Hey, so I'm going for a walk and I want to talk about something that I read in a comment on one of the videos that I've made, and it was really mind-blowing because it is something that I've experienced with 3 narcissists in my life. And I just realized I'm a little bit lost. Crap. Okay, I think I'm going the right way. So it's that when you're talking to a narcissist, they are looking at you, but their eyes start glazing over, and it's almost like they're daydreaming, but you think that they're listening to you because they're still looking at you. They're not looking away. And this person that posted in the comment, I can't remember the exact words she used to describe it. I think it was I think she used the word fade out, like their eyes sort of fade away. And I know exactly what she's talking about. I have seen it. And I think I didn't realize that it was directly linked to narcissism because, I space out when I talk to people. So I think when I've seen it in the past, I just think, oh, they're spacing out. Or I think, oh, they're not listening to me anymore. Or I don't know. I never specifically thought of it as a narc trait. But the way that she described it, I know for a fact this is a universal narc trait because I've seen it in every narc. You're talking to them and their eyes just check out, they fade away, they're glazed over, but they're still looking at you. And the way she described it is that they are having a conversation with themselves. Like, they hear your voice talking and they might even be processing what you're saying, but they're not listening to you. It's as if those words are part of them. I'm gonna have to write down what she said and actually quote her in another video because it's really profound the way that she described it. And it just made me think about how the reason that I enjoy interacting with other people who have experienced narcissistic abuse is because there's so many parts of the abuse and manipulation and gaslighting that we don't even realize, that we can't look back and comprehend the magnitude of what was happening to us. And I find reading about other people's experiences, it brings to light, it helps me have a much greater understanding. The more I learn about narcissism from other people who did pick up on these subtle forms of abuse, it makes me realize that the abuse is going on every second of your interaction with them. There is never a genuine moment, and I think that that's the part that's the hardest for targets, at least for me, and I'm just guessing it's the same for other targets, is that we don't want to believe that every moment was a lie. We don't want to believe that every moment was them hanging out with themselves. And I think that her point about their eyes fading out while talking to you, and then how they live in their head and they're actually just having conversations with themselves, and even when they're with other people, it's like the other people are just extensions of them. And I get it now. I totally get it because of this person's comment. And I just wanted to say that thank you so much for posting that, because and thank you to everyone who comments and makes YouTube videos, and because you know what, I I never stop learning, ever. And I bet all of us, all targets, we could spend the next 10 years learning something every single day about narcissism. Because, as I said 2 minutes ago, when you're with a narcissist, it is 100% of the time them hanging out with them, and you're never really part of the picture. You're just an extension of their personality because they've projected who they are onto you. And it's all of these concepts, a lot of them I get on the surface. I understand what projection is, but when you start breaking it down and giving like these very specific, detailed examples of projection, there's like a really big loud truck. Yet once you start breaking it down and you start reading about other people's examples, and it's overwhelming, at least for me. That's it. I just really wanted to get that out, that reading that comment just was, crossing the street, was very profound for me, because it just reminded me of that fade out stare that I've seen in every single narcissist. And it also validated my belief that there are universal narc traits. Sometimes I start to doubt that, and I start to get into the, every toxic person is totally different, and I get into this idea that I really don't like using labels, because every narc is unique. But actually, you know what? They're not that unique. They are actually very predictable. And I think that her comment just really drove that home, that in fact there are universal narc traits. So that's it. I am at my location, so I'm going to hang up now. Bye.